Welcome back, friends. Today we are making a champagne cocktail. Technically, it is a sparkling wine cocktail because I did not buy champagne. I don't drink a lot of champagne, and I didn't want a bottle of champagne to go bad, even though, only the best for you guys. But at the same time, like I said, I didn't want to waste it. So I got a bottle of sparkling wine, and we're going to go from there. The difference in taste, I regret to say that I was paying attention while some trashy reality television was playing in the background, and some obnoxious socialite was talking about how she only drinks champagne because the sparkling wine gives her a headache. I've heard crazier things, but either way, guys, we're going to go ahead and build this. This cocktail is simplicity, all right? No equipment's needed, easiest thing in the world. 1850s cocktail. All right. It started off, they would serve it in a tumbler with crushed ice, and it made its debut in the 1862 Bartender's Guide. Has not changed in specs, has not changed in anything. I am tempted to make a joke about how hookers drink them, and knowing about how mom sure likes them, but if you know, you know. If you don't, well, I'm not going to say the joke. So, but either way, guys, like I said, easy drink. Let's go ahead and build it. All you're going to do is you're going to take your chilled coupe. I had it chilling your chilled champagne flute, and I have it chilling just because, as you can tell, it's not a lot to do with this. You're going to take one sugar cube, aromatic bitters, and your champagne. You're going to soak the sugar cube with the aromatic bitters. Then we're going to put it into the champagne flute, and then we're going to slowly fill the glass with the champagne, or sparkling wine in our case. So let's start off by taking your sugar cube and saturating it with the aromatic bitters. All right, that's about 4 dashes. Go ahead and slightly, gently drop it in. Where's the tab? All right. Didn't want the dramatic pop. So, all right, guys, I don't know if you heard the gas escaping. We're going to go ahead and just kind of slowly pour it in. Notice it immediately starts to foam. You can give it a second to kind of dissipate. I'll go ahead and top it off. All right, and that is your champagne cocktail. And you are going to serve that with a twist. I'm actually very proud of this little twist. I don't know if you can see it. Drop it in. And beautiful. Good. Give that a second to kind of marinate. I'm going to cap this back on so that this doesn't go bad, so that I can use it for the other champagne cocktails we have pending. All right, so right off the bat, I'm going to tell you this is fun. I'm going to bring it up to the camera. It's fun because you're going to see the color changed from your regular traditional champagne cocktail, or excuse me, your regular champagne or sparkling wine color to a little bit of a darker color, right? The sugar cube in there is going to, and I don't know the exact term, right? Probably should have looked it up, but it's going to agitate the bubbles, right? Just its presence there is irritating to the champagne, to the sparkling wine, and you can tell it's just constantly causing the bubbles to form, which is fun. It's going to give it a little bit sweet. It's going to give it a little bit bitter, or at least that's what I'm anticipating. Let's go ahead and taste it and let you know. Cheers. It's fun. All right, so don't expect anything too crazy. All right. At the end of the day, it's simple. It's sparkling wine, a sugar cube, and bitters. It elevates the sparkling wine, but at the end of the day, it is a sparkling wine cocktail, right? So that's what you're going to taste. That's going to be your primary force, just like a martini, just like a Manhattan. The main spirit is the cocktail here. Here, the main spirit is champagne, and that's going to be the main driving force of flavor. You get a little hint of the sweetener. I can't really tell. I'm sure when I get to the bottom of this is when I'm really going to feel the sugar. But I get a little hint of the bitter, right? And it's funny because I put 3 or 4 dashes of bitters in it to saturate. Maybe I should have put more, since most of it is actually, I'm looking at the little dish I have here, and most of the bitters is still there, but it was seeping, it was permeating, so I figured it was enough. I don't know if it really needs more bitters, but yeah, this is simple. This is easy. I think this is something that's a lot of fun, that you have a party, you have a group of people going, especially if it's a crowd of people who enjoy champagne and sparkling wines. This is something that I would serve to them, just because I do think it's fun. I do think it's something where it's easy to prep. You take, if you have 4 people, 6 people, whatever it is, sugar cubes soaked in your aromatic bitters. You drop them in the flutes, and they're basically just waiting to go. You have them in the fridge chilling, and when it's time to go, you pop your champagne and you're good to go. That was the sound of champagne pouring into a flute, in case you didn't know. But either way, guys, I would drink this. Not something I would drink regularly, but if somebody handed it to me, I wouldn't say, hell no, thank you. I would drink this. I'd drink this actually before I would drink something like a Jack and Coke, actually. Yeah, because I don't know. It's unique. It's got a little bit more flavor. It's got a little bit more, I guess, character. It's not so basic, even though it is technically a basic cocktail. Like I said, this is something that has been around for 175 years, 150 years. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician by trade, but it's been around for a long time. So you would expect this to be more basic or more in just regular rotation. It's not. But like I said, this is something that I think I would serve this without hesitation to a group of people. I'm going to finish this off camera, guys. Today was a short one. There was not a lot, obviously, with the prep and everything. I anticipate the rest of these champagne cocktails are going to go pretty quickly. I don't know who's next, actually. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know at some point down the line, we are doing Death in the Afternoon, which I am a huge fan of. First time I made one, I felt my face go numb, which is always fun. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm going to finish this off camera. Enjoy your night. Cheers, and we'll talk soon.